I'm gonna make a wild rice, chicken and broccoli casserole. Boxed rice, wild rice. Hi everyone, welcome back. And if you've never been here, you're in the right spot. If you're looking for quick, easy meals for someone who doesn't like to cook or who doesn't have enough time, a lot of time to cook. My name is Jennifer, welcome to my channel. Tonight I'm gonna make a wild rice, chicken and broccoli casserole. Now, I've got a few chicken tenders here. It's only me eating, those of you who know me. Thanks for stopping back by. You guys know I upload a minimum of 2 videos a week and always include an inspirational quote and a controversial joke. I got some sharp cheddar cheese. I've got some garlic powder. I've got some onion powder, my usual suspects. I got seasoning salt and black pepper. Now I apologize, this is cream of chicken soup. It was left over and I took it out of the freezer from last week, and this cream of celery, my favorite. You don't have to use these, but it definitely elevates the flavor. I forgot I'm going to be using chicken stock. The box recommends water, but I'm going to use chicken stock to kick it up a notch. Got some fresh garlic, and I'm going to use microwave. This is organic broccoli that I'm going to steam in the microwave in the bag, but I'm going to cook it much longer, and some sharp cheddar cheese. I'm going to go ahead and get these seasoned up. And this takes a little bit over an hour, maybe just under, for a quick meal if you're looking for something really delicious. And if you don't like wild rice, or swap that out for chicken flavored rice-a-roni. I know I'm taking you guys back. That's a 70s staple. So it's really delicious. Give this recipe a try. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna put you guys on pause, turn the camera around and season the chicken. Okay, so I've got my 5 little chicken tenders here. I'm just gonna go ahead and season them. And those that know me know I like to do a minimum of 12 minimum to 48 hours marinade. I put these in a Ziploc bag and put these in the fridge. Oh my goodness, you see that came out. Well, that just goes to show you about cooking. Anything can happen. And I'm gonna put some garlic powder on here. It's onion powder, shouldn't be too bad. At least it wasn't salt. That would have been a nightmare because it would have been too salty. And I'm gonna dump this out because I am double dipping, just so you know. I will not be reusing this. That's why I have this in a side little container. Put some black pepper on here. Yeah, I like the way it tastes when it's been marinated. I think it gives it way more flavor, and I know you can probably season 30 minutes ahead of time and it'd be okay. I'm not gonna add any more onion powder to that. And see, these are all set, so I'm gonna put these in my little Ziploc bag here and put these in the refrigerator, and then come back tomorrow and show you how we pull this together. And like I said, this is really quick. It's gonna cook on top of the stove and then go in the oven. And I'm using cheddar cheese. You can swap out any cheese you like. And that's all extra seasoning. So I will check back with you guys in the morning. Okay, everyone, I've got a tablespoon of butter, and I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil in here. And I'm gonna saute the chicken. And I decided to cut it up into cubes because this is just for me. So I won't be sharing this with anybody. Those that are familiar with my channel know that my husband, I hate to throw him under the bus, is very picky. And most of the stuff that I cook, that's why the portions, you'll have to double them, because it's just enough for one person. So if you're gonna do this, another good thing is you can do rotisserie chicken. That'll be faster too. And I've heard of people buying chicken out of a can. I've never done that, but that's another cheat. So I'm gonna get this off. I'm not gonna cook it thoroughly. I'm just gonna brown this and get it cooked a little bit, and then move on to the brown rice. And I don't know if, the wild rice. I keep going to tell you guys about brown rice having more nutritional value than white rice, and white rice has none. And wild rice has fiber, antioxidants, fights against cancer, zinc, magnesium. It's really a good alternative if you like it. As a child, I didn't like it, but I really like it now as an adult. So see, I'm just getting this to where it's opaque, and then I'm gonna pull this out. I got the heat up on pretty high, and then I'm gonna, to the same skillet, I'm gonna add the rice-a-roni boxed rice, wild rice. This is something, a quick casserole. Like I said, you can do this in under an hour if you get a rotisserie chicken. But I had some chicken tenders, so I just decided to go ahead and use these. That's why I decided to cut them up. See, that's cooking up pretty fast. You just want to get it cooked on all sides. Switch to some tongs. And if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. You know, I upload a minimum of 2 videos a week. I try to anyway. I always include inspirational quotes to help you guys on your hustle during the week. And I always try and tell you a crazy joke at the end. Maybe give you a good laugh or two. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put you guys on pause and pull these out and get ready to make the rice. Okay, so I've removed the chicken. So next I'm going to go ahead and add the rice. And like I said, I'm using white Rice-A-Roni wild rice. Put my eye back up. And I'm using the seasoning packet. If you don't use the seasoning packet, you'll have to add some basil or some thyme or some other herbs to this to bring up the flavor. And as I showed you guys, I'm using cream of chicken and celery. I think celery has more flavor. If you use mushroom, cream of mushroom, you may have to add some more seasoning to this too. And you can also add vegetables, some matchstick carrots. If you're going to do some sauteed vegetables, you have to saute them at this point. You wouldn't put the rice in, you do the vegetables now. And if you're going to do fresh mushrooms, you do the mushrooms separate. And then after you pull the mushrooms off, then add your celery, carrots, bell pepper, whatever your other vegetables are. Because mushrooms will not, they retain a lot of moisture. And if you put them in with the other vegetables, they will definitely not brown and get a nice color. So you just want to saute this for a few minutes. And this takes 1 2/3 cups of, I'm using chicken stock. The recipe asks for water, but I'm going to use chicken stock. See, that's getting really brown. So here's 1 of the 2/3. Here's the second of the 2/3, and here's the cup. And you want to add the seasoning packet to this and bring this up to a boil. See all those herbs in there? That's why I said if you use fresh wild rice or wild rice out of the bag, you definitely have to really herb it up to give it some good flavor. Okay, break that up. Okay, so this is at a boil. I'm going to go ahead and cover this, and this cooks for 20 to 30 minutes. You want to go just under done because it's going to cook again in the oven. So I'll put you guys on pause and I'll be right back. Okay everyone, so I've got my chicken here that I put over foil after I sauteed it. And now I've got the rice, and I let it cook about 25 minutes. The box says 25 to 30, but I didn't want to take any chances. So make sure you can see this. I'm just putting the rice here in the bowl. And this is 1 meal on a plate. You got your protein, your starch, and your vegetable. I call it like your clean out refrigerator meal. So you can go ahead and just put any vegetables you want in there. I'm going to use a cup of broccoli because like I said, it's just me. For a family, you would probably need 2, and definitely 3 cups of meat. And my chicken in there, you want to get all that juice. And I'm going to add some black pepper, and I apologize. I forgot to put the garlic in when I sauteed the chicken. So I threw it in with the rice. So I do apologize for that. And what I did, you know, I've got leftover cream of chicken. So I snipped off the end. I'm just going to squeeze that in. I think it gives more flavor with the celery, personally. So that's why I always use celery as opposed to cream of mushroom like most people. Put that in there. Then here's the cream of celery. Yeah, you know, I'm always splitting stuff because I'm always mostly cooking for one on my channel because I'm trying to make it well-rounded because we eat basically with my husband just meat and potatoes or meat and cheese. So I'm going to add a cup of cheddar cheese. A little more doesn't hurt. And I've got some chicken broth here in case this is a little tight. I might add some more chicken broth to this before I put it in the dish and put it in the oven. I have my oven preheated at 350 degrees, and I'm going to cook this covered for 15 minutes, then take it off and go another 20 with it uncovered. Oh yeah, it looks fine. I don't need any extra chicken broth. Okay. You can add sour cream to this if you like. There's a lot of ways you can take this to another level. And it's probably definitely better if you do this homemade, but you know, everything from scratch, but that's not what my channel's about. It's about quick, fast, and in a hurry, because you guys that know me know that I'm a nurse and I work 40 hours a week, and I'm still working full time. And I just want to thank you guys for watching and checking me out. Trying to get all this in here. Shouldn't have done that. That won't look good. And smooth this out. Now, if you want to put a topping on this, you can. I'm going to show you in a little bit. I'm going to go back off camera and get everything set up. You can put potato chips on top of here. You can take Ritz crackers and you can melt some butter and crunch up some Ritz crackers and put it on top of here. But I'm going to do a breadcrumb crust. So at this point, you want to add more cheese, and you would put your topping on top, like I'm going to show you once I'll show you how I make the breadcrumbs. Put some more cheese on top here, like this. But you can stop right here. That's where I stopped when I showed you the ingredients, because you don't have to go any further. I'm going to show you another step to this. I'm going to put you guys on pause and show you how I make the breadcrumb crust. Okay, I'm going to show you how I make a breadcrumb topping. It's in the pictures. I didn't show it in the list of ingredients. I apologize, but this is basically for pictures. It's a couple tablespoons of olive oil. I just put a little butter. I just put a little bit of olive oil in there. And I have some leftover panko breadcrumbs that I wanted to get rid of. And I'm not measuring these. I'm just putting these in here just to put on top. If you like a crumb topping, then definitely this is for you. Got my heat up on pretty high, and you just want to cook these breadcrumbs in this oil and butter until they turn brown, and that'll give it a crunchy topping. Most casseroles have a crunchy topping, and a lot of people even like this on top of their mac and cheese. I personally do not, but like I said, you can do potato chips if you don't have breadcrumbs. If you like a crunchy topping, you can melt some butter in the microwave. And you can add some Ritz crackers, crunch them up really well, and put those on top. That'll also give you a crunchy topping. So I'm just cooking these over a pretty high heat in the butter and olive oil. You want to stir them, make sure they're all coated. And I'm going to add some parsley to this just because for the pictures, because it looks good. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. You guys know I try and upload my videos regularly, a couple times a week. And you know, my channel is all about quick, fast, and easy cooking for people who don't like to cook or don't have a lot of time to cook but really like good food. So as you see, they're getting brown. You just get them to a nice golden brown color and put this on top. And I have my oven at 350. I'm going to cover my casserole and cook it for about 30 minutes, because if you notice, those chunks of chicken were pretty big, and I don't trust that they're good and done. So I'm going to cover it. And if you use shredded chicken or a roast, like I said, a rotisserie chicken or something like that, you only need 30 minutes because it's already hot. You just want to warm it through till it's bubbly. But my chicken was chicken tenders, and they were raw. And I just quickly sauteed them. So I don't really trust that they're done. So as you see, it's pretty much brown. I'm going to cut the eye off. And just finish cooking these just for a few more minutes so they're nice and toasty. So then I'm going to turn the camera around, put this in the oven, come back and tell you guys my joke. You know, I always try and have a good joke for you guys at the end. And I'll show you this. Yeah, see, they're nice and brown and toasted. So, and plus it looks pretty for the pictures, but no, this is not necessary. I did this just for aesthetics, because I'm not big, like I said, crumb topping person. But if you are, try one of the 3 suggestions I gave you. So I'm going to get this in the oven, come back in about 45 minutes. I'm going to go 30 covered and then take it off and uncover it, because I want to make sure my chicken's done. So stay with me. Okay, there you have it. You see it's nice and bubbling and hot. And like I said, if you use turkey or pre-cooked chicken from a rotisserie, you don't have to cook it this long. I did 30 minutes covered, then another 30 minutes uncovered, because I did the chicken tenders and I cut them up in pretty good chunks. So if you like this video, once again, please like, subscribe, and share. And this is really, really good. I took some off the corner, and your family will really love this. They'll love you for this recipe if they like wild rice. If they don't, like I said, you can use brown rice and make this gluten-free. And remember, wild rice has more fiber than any rice. It protects against cancer, heart disease, zinc, magnesium, and a lot of vitamins and minerals in this. So let me tell you guys my joke. Little Jimmy gets to stay with Grandma and Grandpa for the weekend in the garden. Little Jimmy is helping out with some gardening and says, "Grandma, I have to pee." She said, "That sounds dirty. Next time tell me you need to do that. Say I have to whistle. Sounds much better." Little Jimmy says, "Okay, Grandma." Jimmy had a great day and evening. In the middle of the night, he fell asleep between Grandma and Grandpa. He turns over to Grandpa and says, "I have to whistle." Grandpa says softly to him, "It's okay. It's quite late." He says, "Don't want to wake Grandma up, so why don't you do it softly in my ear?" That is sick. But anyway, this is thebomb.com, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Give this a try. Like I said, add your own vegetables, clean out your refrigerator, use frozen vegetables, saute some fresh vegetables, but make sure you saute them. I just wanted to make this quick and easy. That's why I didn't cook any vegetables. I just took a cup of broccoli that I steamed and added to this. And you'll have to triple this recipe for a family of 4, probably double it. The original recipe has for 3 cups of chicken and 2 cups of vegetables. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good evening. God bless, and hope to see you on the next one.